So today's video, I know I'm looking crazy, but I wanted to do a video that's like getting ready or getting unready with me while I do my hair and do some housework around the house. I wanted to do like a little girl chat. So there was a topic that I saw on social media that I shared. So it was basically a topic that I saw that my friend wanted me to do a video on, my opinion, and the post basically said, what did it say? It said, "It's so sad to see this generation make marriage seem as if being with one person is miserable and too much to ask for. We live in a world where cheating is normalized because so-called everybody cheats. Side chicks are praised long as you play your cards right. The only way to spice up your marriage/relationship is to bring other parties in. People tolerate being treated poorly for material things, while good men and women are overlooked because it seems unreal and not normal. Fuckery is not the new normal. Love is amazing. I hope you who are reading this finds love and happiness. Fuck this new normal." So this is basically talking about, there's a lot of different topics here, but we're gonna get into that right now because I have had my fair shares of personal issues with this same topic, and I really wanted to talk about this. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. Okay, so while I do my what is this called, flex rods for my curls, I'm going to get into my personal opinion on this topic. It's very, it upsets me, but listen, the way a woman thinks and the way that men think are very different, because women, we actually pay attention and we analyze things, whereas men, they tend to suppress their own emotions. So if you tell them that there's something wrong with them, they think that there's nothing wrong with them. So the first issue I have with this is, it says, "It's so sad to see this generation make marriage seem as if being with one person is miserable and so much to ask for." So the reason that I have a problem with this statement is, if you aspire to be in a marriage with your partner and they already see that as being miserable and too much to ask for, then you're with the wrong person. Because if you don't have the same goals and the same views, then what are you doing with this person? Like, first of all. But I can see how that can get really misconstrued, because a lot of men, I feel, tend to sugarcoat everything and tell you what you want to hear, and then when you're in too deep, then they show out their true colors and tell you, "Well, I don't want to get married," when that wasn't what they said when you first started dating this person. So that's like a personal thing where you have to reevaluate what it is that you want out of this relationship as it goes further, because people change and people, grow apart, and people just end up having different views as, the years, months, days go on. So that's something that I feel like us women have to just figure out for ourselves, and it's easier said than done. But yeah, that's the first problem I have with that statement. It's not too much to ask for. If you're with the right person, that person is gonna want to be with you and only you. We live in a world where cheating is normalized because so-called everybody cheats. First of all, I've had my fair share of a whole bunch of people saying that, men of course, saying that everybody cheats. I don't agree with that. Not everybody cheats. Everybody has the desire, because like, let's be realistic. We're human, and we see, someone that's attractive, and we just are attracted to that person. But when you go further into like trying to pursue that person and trying to, you know, like cheat, have sex with this person, have a relationship with this person, that is a reflection on the person themselves. And let me tell you why. Cheating is not normal, because in this post it says everybody cheats and it's become the new normal. First of all, cheating is not normal, and I feel, my personal beliefs is cheating is not normal, and it is because everybody wants to be loved, and I feel like love is our universal language. So everyone, in one case and point, they want to be loved, whether it's by a spouse, by your family, by your children, etc. So everyone wants to be loved, and everyone eventually ends up wanting to build a family with someone, whether it's actually having children or not. You want to be with someone. So cheating it could either be a coping mechanism in regards to past trauma, or it just has to do with the person's character flaws themselves. Let me just give you an example. So if you're in a relationship with, or let me just use myself, and now if I'm in a relationship with someone and this person says cheating is normal, everyone cheats, now I have to reevaluate who this person is. And you are cheating because I feel like you're trying to fill a void. One, you're cheating because you are not satisfied in this relationship, because either I'm too good for you, I'm out of your league, and you are realizing that you have a own personal insecurity where you cannot meet me at my level as a woman or as a man if your girl is cheating on you. So me as a person, if I'm being cheated on, I will have to reevaluate you, because either you can't meet me where I'm at, or you think I'm just too good of a woman and you have to fill your own insecurities by trying to get with multiple women because you're just so insecure of a man. Yeah, that's one of your issues. Second issue, I think, is just you're just trying to fill a void of some sort. Like, a lot of men cheat because they think that, like, oh well, I need to go through a whole phase. And let me tell you, I feel like the whole phase doesn't even exist. The whole phase doesn't even make sense, because okay, so for an example, the whole phase doesn't exist to me because at the end of the day, you're going through your whole phase, right? And you're talking to someone, right? You're talking to someone, you're having sex with this person, or I don't know what you're doing. You're going through a whole phase, you're having sex with people, right? You're communicating with this person in a way that fills something in you, right? You have a void, it's filling something in you. You're filling a void of some sort. Somebody cheated on you and you want to fill this void by having sex with a whole bunch of people. Okay. There's your whole phase. Or you feel like you didn't get to have a whole phase, so now you feel like you have to have a whole phase. That doesn't even make any sense to me, because at the end of the day, you're going to be in your whole phase and you're still going to go to sleep in your bed and be alone. Or you're going to wake up alone, because let's say, I don't know, that person, you have sex with this person at night and you wake up and they leave. You're still alone. Or that person ends up talking to someone else or has sex with someone else while they're having sex with you. You're gonna feel upset, whether you're a man or a woman, because men, let me tell you something, men like to have their cake and eat it too. A man always wants to have sex with multiple women, but the woman can't have sex with multiple men while they're having sex with them, right? And what does that tell you? What does that tell you? That there's no such thing as a whole phase, because you clearly have this personal thing against this woman where you only want her for yourself. So how is that okay? Like, how that there's no, I don't know how to word this, because it's like, I don't know if you're understanding where I'm getting at. It's like, how can you be cheating on someone, and then it's like, why don't you just leave this person? Why don't you just leave this person? If you find someone else attractive or whatever, you say you love this person, but you don't respect them enough to go out there and cheat and have sex with multiple women or another woman, why don't you just leave? You don't leave. Why? Because at the end of the day, people still want to feel loved at the end of the day. Like, that's my whole point. Like, you can't just say everyone cheats, because eventually you're going to be in love with someone, right? You're going to be in love with someone and you're not going to want them to cheat. So if everybody cheats and you're cheating, why can't the person that you're in love with, that you want to marry, why can't they cheat if everybody cheats? Right? So it's like, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So it's like, how can you sit here and say that everyone cheats when you're in a relationship with someone you love and you wouldn't want them to cheat? So it's like, why would you cheat? So it's like a contradiction. You can't possibly say that everyone cheats, it's normal, when you wouldn't even want them to do that to you. So you can't say everybody cheats, that's normal, because if that was the case, then everybody would be cheating on each other. There wouldn't be no monogamous relationships of any sort. And if you're just not ready for this to be with this person, then that's just an insecurity that you have internally, and you just have to deal with your own issues. You can't just blame it on everyone cheats. I feel like everyone that says everyone cheats and is normal, that just means that you're just dissociating your own personal issues and coming up with this excuse that everyone cheats, when that's not even a legit excuse. You just have a problem with getting to the bottom of your own personal bullshit and dealing with your own personal problems, and you're coming up with a lame excuse. I'm sorry, but that is my personal opinion, because it just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. And that, for like the side chick is praised long as you play your cards right. I honestly agree with that, because there's a lot of cases like with that, what was that boxer, where he had a side chick and he ended up killing her because she was like gonna tell his wife and stuff like that. But it's like, if you have a problem with your wife finding out that you're cheating, you shouldn't be cheating. Like, I honestly don't get it. If there's something that you aren't, like, if you're a cheater and you're outing to this person that you're a cheater, to your spouse, like, listen, I cheat, this is what I do, I haven't gotten over my personal issues, I'm just gonna cheat on you. That's a whole different story. But if you're hiding something, if you have something to hide from your spouse and you're not supposed to be doing it, and you're afraid of the consequences, then I don't know why you're doing it to begin with. Because if you're afraid of losing her, why would you do something to make you lose her quicker? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. You just can't have the best of both worlds. You can't want someone to be faithful and to be with you for the rest of your life, and then you not do the same to that person. Like, if you're just not ready to be in a relationship, you could just say that. If you're still immature in your mind and you haven't dealt with your own personal hurt from like your exes or whatever the case may be, you could just say that. Well, you're afraid of that person moving on. Listen, you was gonna cheat on them anyways, and y'all was gonna break up anyways. It's gonna end up bad either way. So pick your poison at this point. And then it's like, if you have an ex that cheated on you and you're like, fuck it, I'm a demon time, I'm a whole phase, da-da-da. No. That just goes to show that you didn't deal with your hurt. Your ex hurt you. Your ex did something to make you feel like, oh, fuck love. That's emotional trauma that you need to deal with. It's not like you're just there talking about like, yeah, I'ma just cheat because everybody cheats is normal. Fuck bitches, blah blah blah. That's not normal, because at the end of the day, once you're even once you're done with your whole phase and your whole cheating phase, what is the end result at the end of the day? What is the end result? Oh, it's time for me to settle down. It's time for me to settle down, find me a down chick. If that was the end result at the end of the day, why didn't you just treat this person that you were with, that you loved, with the decency and respect to build something that you were eventually gonna get to at the end of the day? Why don't you just deal with your own issues? If marriage and settling down with someone and having a family with this person was your goal at the end of the day, and you have this person and you're not willing to build to get there, but even if you cheat on this person and you're done with your whole phase and you eventually get there, that is still your end goal. Just fucking deal with your shit and get there. And if you're not ready to be with this person, let the person go. Don't be in a relationship. Deal with yourself. Focus on yourself first before you even get to where you are not ready for. Like, I don't understand this generation, and this generation has a lot of like, oh, fuck people, I want to be alone, I'm all about, I'm focused on money, ba-da-da. Stop that, because yes, you're focused on your money, fuck people, but at the end of the day, when you're alone and you have no friends and you have no nigga or you have no bitch, at the end of the day, it's like you're alone. You don't want to be alone. Nobody's meant to be alone. Nobody's meant to be alone. You see those people in solitary confinement, how they go crazy? You don't think that not dealing with your shit, your own personal shit, and staying by yourself, you don't think that that's gonna put you in a mental and emotional solitary confinement? Deal with your shit first. Deal with your shit. Focus on yourself. I'm not knocking getting money and focusing on people. I'm not knocking that. Because if you were a person that was cheated on, or if you was a person that was done wrong, don't fold. Don't change who you are. Don't go into a fake whole phase. For what? They the ones that have issues, not you. They the ones that did you dirt, not you. You was loyal to them. They wasn't. So why would you fuck up your good qualities for someone's bad qualities? Like, don't ever feel like cheating is not normal. Everybody cheats. That's a stupid ass phrase. That doesn't even make any sense to me. People tolerate being treated poorly for material things. That's a whole nother topic in and of itself. And it's true in this topic, because it's like, oh, men be giving women Birkin bags, or they buy them a car, or I don't know, they just give them the freaking Balenciaga bag, or Gucci bag, or Chanel bag, or they just giving them things that they want to like turn the other cheek. First of all, honey, please, or king, please, because women do it too. Please do not ever sell your soul for a bag. Don't sell your soul for material things. Oh, because she bought me a PS5, we gooch. Like, no, absolutely not. Don't ever sell your soul for material things. That person hurt you. That person did you dirt. You're not gonna turn the other cheek. You're never turn the other cheek. If you're not gonna defend yourself and ride for your own self, nobody's gonna ride for you. That person's just gonna keep clowning you, cause they see like, I bought her a bag, I bought him a P5, and he didn't even say nothing. Like, he turned the other cheek, like he just swept it under the rug. Never do that. Never do that, cause that relationship is just gonna go to shit. Because you eventually gonna get tired of this person treating you bad. And you're gonna go back and forth with the shit, and you're gonna be in a miserable relationship. Why? For a Balenciaga bag? for a P5 that you could just work and get yourself. Come on now. That's not love. That's not love. And all of that about like bringing in third parties or like there's people in relationships that like to have threesomes with their spouse. I feel like that's a problem. Ain't no way in hell. Like, I'm sorry to say, if this is you and you feel offended, that's on you. I don't know. This is just my opinion. You don't gotta take it personal. But you clearly on my channel because you care about my opinion for some reason. But if you're having threesomes with your partner, perfect example. I'm watching Couples Retreat, right? And Michael Blackson and his girl have orgies, right? With foursomes, whatever. She's pregnant now, and she wants him to stop all that shit. What does that tell you? Why is that? Why is that? Why does she want him to stop cheating? Because she's pregnant? Because you realize that that's not a good example to set for your kids? Now you want this person to be faithful to you? That goes to show that you really had a problem with this from the jump. Because if you literally don't see an issue with anything that you're doing, why not continue it when you have kids? Because you're immature and you're doing all of these things and now you're having kids and now you want to change your life and mature because you want to be an example for these kids. You should have been an example for yourself. At the end of the day, this is how I see it. Then it's like, there's a lot of women that have these types of relationships where there's like orgies involved and threesomes involved and all this stuff involved, and they don't agree to it. That's just like selling your soul for a bag. You're selling your soul to be with this person, and this person is not even faithful to you, not even loyal to you. Good night. And if y'all both agreeing to this, to be with other people at the same time that you're together, first of all, that just goes to show that y'all both immature. Y'all both not ready for a relationship. And y'all both shouldn't be in a relationship. Because if you are open enough to have sex with multiple people but be with this person, don't be with this person because y'all clearly not ready. Do you know what the relationship means? To be in a relationship is to be loyal to this person in every way or form. We are in a partnership. Once you bring other people into your relationship, whether it's sexual or like having like a throuple or whatever, like, listen, I'm not knocking how people want to live their lives, but at the end of the day, if you're adding other people into your relationship, that's not a relationship. This is a community. At this point, we're just having a community at this point. Like, this is a group. We're in a community where we just have sex with each other. That's what that is. You're not in a relationship, because a relationship is when it's just you and this person and you two are building together. Like, you're building a family, you're building a foundation, you're building an empire of the sort. So it's like, if you adding other people, yeah, I don't know if in your mind you feel like you could do that. That don't make sense to me. I can't do it. Y'all could do it. Kudos to you. But most of those things never end well. Because if it's two females, there's always going to be secret animosity. Like, oh, well, she has sex better than me. Or like, oh, he's constantly having sex with her, not me. Or like, if you're not, I never understood threesomes to begin with. Because like, somebody is not getting fucked. Someone is not having sex. There is, okay, so if it's two girls, one penis is going to be in one girl, and the other girl's doing what? I'm not even going to get into that. If it's two, I don't know. Somebody's not getting fucked, so I don't understand threesomes to begin with, but whatever, that's on y'all. But threesomes it just don't work. And if it's a female, they're gonna have like that little jealousy competition going on with the man, trying to win the man over. And if it's a man, they're gonna be like, oh, we not with that gay shit or whatever. Like, men always have that machismo where they want to be like, I'm the man in this relationship. There can be two men in a throuple relationship. there can't be two men in a throuple relationship because men just have this ego where they just want to be on top. There can't be two heads. There can't be two heads. That just don't work. So I don't know how that worked for y'all, but it never ends well. So I don't know. Cheating is not normal. I'm sorry to say. Cheating is not normal. That's an excuse. That's an excuse that an insecure, immature person made up. And if you're insecure and immature, you can agree with it. Love is amazing, and I hope you really just find love and happiness. Yes, I really do hope that if you get offended by my video, I hope you get offended, because that's not the way of life. Something I said has to resonate with somebody, because it never works out. I don't care who you are, it's not gonna work out. Cheating never works out, because at the end of the day, you're still gonna be miserable by yourself, or the other person gonna be miserable. This is not gonna be a successful relationship if there's cheating involved. Let me tell you. And if you over there like buying this person's love, that's not even love. That's not love. Honey, get out. King, get out. Escape for your life, because that's demonic. If you're gonna be manipulating this person so much to the point where you have them like a slave, oh, do what I say. I'm gonna abuse you emotionally. I'm gonna abuse you physically. I'm gonna abuse you, spiritually, and I'm gonna just tear you down because I'm gonna be having sex with women that don't even look like you. And then you're gonna be, oh, but what's wrong with me? Why he's looking at light-skinned bitches with their body done, and I'm over here natural and I'm dark-skinned. Bitches with long hair and I'm over here with curly hair. The complete opposite of you. You're gonna think that there's something wrong with you when you're in a relationship that the person is cheating. This is gonna tear you down. That's some demonic shit. If you're with a person that is cheating on you, that person does not love you. I don't care. They have love for you, like a friend, but they do not love you. And if that person says that everybody cheats is normal, they need to deal with their own issues and go on their own journey. Honey, king, focus on yourself, because that person clearly is not ready for you. They're not focused on you. They don't care about you. They just want their cake and eat it too. It's all about selfishness. When you're in a relationship, you have to be selfless. Relationships or marriages, you have to be willing to serve your spouse and their spouse serve you for the greater good of the goal, whatever that goal is in your relationship. That's what being in a relationship is. I love this person so much, I want to serve this person. I want to give you my love. I want to give you my respect, because I feel like that's what you deserve. If they're not doing none of that, that's not love. And being in a relationship with someone, like, there's a lot of rap music and a lot of like posts that I see, like rappers and social media influencers and stuff saying like, oh, being married young is miserable. They say like being married young is miserable, and like being in a relationship is miserable, and being married is miserable. Let me tell you something. You think that having a support system is misery? You think having someone that genuinely loves and cares about you, picks you up when you down, cares about you emotionally, that's there for you in every way, caters to you when you don't even have the strength to cater to yourself, that person is there for you. That person sees the value in yourself when you don't see the value in your own self. How is that misery? How is that misery? How is that misery? You have a goal, someone to see you eye to eye, having a best friend, a lover, someone that you could build with on an intimate level. How is that misery? Like, I don't understand. Nowadays, this generation, what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. Having a support system for some reason is wrong, and being by yourself and being alone is right. No, you're just hurt and you're projecting, you're hurt and you're telling other people that being in a relationship is bad. No, that person that you were in a relationship was bad. Not being in a relationship was bad. That person hurt you. That person fucked up your insight on love, but that doesn't mean that love itself is bad. Because at the end of the day, you left that person, but what you gonna do? You're gonna try to look for another man. You're gonna try to look for another woman. Why? Because being in a relationship is not bad. Being married to someone is not bad. Being committed to someone and loyal to somebody is not bad, because you want that person to be loyal to you. I really don't understand how, like, street code, they be like, oh, loyalty over dishonor. This person better not snitch on me. I ride for my loyal niggas. Like, how you loyal to your niggas and you not loyal to your bitch? You not a man. You not a man in my eyes. You have loyalty to niggas, but you don't have loyalty to your own bitch. You over here clowning her, making her look stupid. But if you used to do that to your niggas, they will stop fucking with you. You see what I'm trying to say? That this whole society, generation is one big old contradiction. It don't make no damn sense. Loyalty when it's convenient to you. So that means that you're not a loyal person. Because if you could be disloyal to your woman that you sleep with, that you live with every single day, if I was your friend, I wouldn't think that you was loyal. You're not even loyal to me. Because if you can't be loyal to somebody that you sleep with every day, what makes you think that you're going to be loyal to me that you see now and then? Good night. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Cheating is not normal. Being disloyal is not normal. Deal with your own issues. If you hurt by your ex, don't be in relationships. Listen. Cheating is not normal. The whole phase is not normal. None of that shit is normal. Deal with y'all own emotional and spiritual and physical issues. If you hurt, deal with your hurt. Don't be out here saying that cheating is normal. That's not normal. But at the end of the day, you still gonna want to be in a relationship. That's gonna be your end goal. To be with a down bitch. That's gonna be your end goal. So why don't you just skip all of that stupidity, all of that immaturity, and just be loyal to a good woman, or be loyal to a good man that's good to you? Appreciate what you have, or you're gonna be by yourself, or you're gonna be sleeping alone. You're gonna be sleeping alone. You're gonna be sad and depressed. Oh, I need somebody. Then you're gonna be calling this, that, and the third to come have sex with you. But then you're still gonna be alone again because that person gonna leave. They ain't gonna be upset if that person start talking to somebody. You're gonna be upset if that person get in a relationship. Now you still double alone. Like, it don't make no sense. Just be loyal to people. Show people respect. If you're not ready for that, then you have a personal character flaw and you gotta work on yourself. And that's on that. And that's on poo. That's all I'm gonna have to say about that. And that's it. Cheating ain't normal. And yeah. Right, Zion? It ain't normal. People think it's normal. It ain't normal. Work on yourself, boo. Work on yourself, king. Deal with your issues. Deal with your parental issues. Oh, and that's something that's gonna be a whole nother video. That stems a lot from your mommy and daddy issues. But at the end of the day, it's still deal with your issues. Your emotional issues. Because you carry that into your relationship. Deal with your issues. And if you don't have no real example of what love is, just look at yourself. Look within yourself. How would you want to be treated? How would you want to be treated? That's love. If you want to be treated with respect, loyalty, that's love. That's what that is. That's it. You want somebody to respect you? Respect them. You want somebody to not cheat on you? Don't cheat on them. Because you're going to be tight if they do it too. That's it. That's on prayer. See you in the next video. This was a nice little girl chat. And yeah, I see you. Say bye. Let me know on my IG stories what other topics y'all want to talk about, and let me know what your opinion was on this topic itself. I like doing a lot of these because I feel like a lot of people are like so lost in like their own little world of people where they're being misinformed, and you know, like just giving my opinion and informing y'all. If you have, you know, a lot of people don't have people to talk to give them the real tea. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other topic y'all want to talk about. And I enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my opinions. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye-bye.